Alright, what is up? So today, we are 25 years in the future. That's right, 2045, some 25 years, and we're gonna see what the league is like 25 years from now and trying to rebuild a team from 25 years in the future. So first, let's look at the league history and see what went down. As you can see, in the last few years, about 2 or 3 guys have won the MVP over and over and over again. You had 2 different Chicago Bulls, same last names, probably brothers, so 2 brother MVPs playing together. You see, towards the beginning of the 30s, there's still some real life players. Larry Raid, RJ Hampton, Zion winning one in 2029, 2030, LaMelo Ball, Jason Tatum winning an MVP. Luka went back to back. Here you see Damian Lillard and of course Giannis winning 5 in his career, it looks like. So that's the MVP, Rookie of the Year, obviously. John Morant, LaMelo Ball, Cade Cunningham, Trey Mann, Norm Webb. A lot of these guys are starting to become auto-generated up here. Almost all these guys are auto-generated up here. Sixth Man of the Year. Also, a lot of generated players right here. Trey Young, towards the back end of his career, about 15 years into his career, was a 6th man, won it twice. Chet Holmgren, about halfway through his career. Lonzo Ball, about halfway through his career as well. James Harden, Russell Westbrook both won a 6th man of the year in the late 20s. John Wall winning 2 in the early 2020s. After that, Nurkic in the current year, and then Brandon Clark winning 2 back-to-back. Defense Player of the Year was basically Giannis, AD. Actually, mostly Giannis through the 20s. And then Ben Simmons, you saw 1-2. Evan Mobley starts to winning, and then Nico wins 3 straight. Then Corey Kelly steals 1. Then Nico wins 2 more. And then after that, you see Corey Kelly gets another one, and he's been a stud. A bunch of MVPs as well. Most improved won't really matter, as most of these guys you won't recognize. Zaire Wade, Michael Porter Jr., Darius Garland, LaMelo Ball. That's about it. Bam. First team, second team. Not a lot you can look at. That's basically just whoever won MVP, and then the All-Stars. You see champions here. Let's start at 2020 here. So the first year, Simming, the Sixers beat the Warriors. This was a full-strength Warrior, no injuries. Ben Simmons wins the MVP. Then the Celtics, led by Gordon Hayward, somehow won it. And the Lakers, led by AD, I think LeBron was still on that team, they win it. And the Bucks. Then the Cavs, they drafted LaMelo Ball. I believe they got Lonzo as well on that team. Remember right? I could be wrong about that, because the brothers did end up teaming up later in their careers. And then James Harden finally gets his ring. Zion Williamson wins a chip. Trey Young wins a chip. Jason Tatum goes back to the finals. Zion goes back as well. Anthony Edwards, Colin Sexton beats a back-to-back. And you see Singleton gets the Bulls a championship. Luka on the Spurs. I believe Luka was also on this Spurs team. And then the Cincinnati Lions. We'll get to that. There's 2 expansion teams added. I believe this year, it could have been this year, but the Lions got very good very fast. Then the Clippers, Corey Kelly beat the Lions that year. The Nets then win it with, however you say that. Lowry gets the Hawks back to the finals. The Celtics get back to the finals. And the Mavericks beat the Lions. The Warriors beat the Lions. The Clippers beat the Spurs. And you see the Mavericks with the last year's champion. Points per game has gone crazy, as you see this. Ryan Wingate has been putting up all kinds of crazy numbers. And you see Singleton, Corey Kelly, Rudy Anderson, that one championship year. Bol right there. I believe he ended up being a Hall of Famer. And you see Luka, Devin Booker on the Raptors. Giannis leading it one time. Kyrie leading it, and then the first year, the Sim, Damian Lillard led it. Rebounds, a lot of names that would make sense. DeAndre Ayton, Giannis leading a lot. James Wiseman, I believe he became a very good three-point shooter. I think I saw him up there in the records. We'll get to that in a minute. And a lot of these guys you see are putting up like 15, 16 rebounds a game, 17 and then almost 20 a game this last year. Assists, 15 by Doyle Finley in 2040. I believe that might be the highest in the whole sim. Trey Mann was dishing out those times, and look how many different teams he was on in that time too. He was just moving around and was still just dropping dimes everywhere he went. You see Lonzo, LaMelo, so I was wrong. They did not team up that early in their careers. You see LeBron led in the first year of the sim. Steals, Kawhi and Jimmy. Trey Mann also leading that year. Jamari Pons. Vin Bishop, we'll get to him. He ended up having a fantastic career. Doyle Finley there twice. I don't see anybody that had 3. I think 2.5 was the highest. But Corey Kelly and Nico, pretty much this was their thing. Was just blocking shots. Jason Hayes was up there for a while. Boris Cotton got it back-to-back years. Wiseman got it back-to-back years. Turner got it 2 out of 3 years. Bull 2.5. Rudy Gobert 3 both years. Wow, and now we're getting to what happened in real life, minutes a game. That doesn't really matter. But Hall of Fame, you see all kinds of Hall of Famers. The Singleton brother, I believe the other one might still be active. I could be wrong about that. Colin Sexton, LaMelo Ball making it. R.J. Hampton making it. Isaiah Stewart in there twice. I'm not sure how that happened. I guess there's 2 different Isaiah Stewarts. Jalen Green, Luka, Zion, Trae Young, Brandon Ingram. Cole Anthony retired before all those guys. He came in the league a year later. John Morant retired 1 year before all these guys. You see Cat, Booker, Tatum. Jokic retired the same year as all these guys. These guys are retiring young. Giannis making it, obviously. Booker's in there twice as well, so that must be like a glitch with these Hall of Fames. Not sure. D'Angelo Russell making it. Bull, like I said, had a fantastic career. A lot of, basically, if you were a star in real life, you were in the Hall of Fame. LeBron, obviously. Melo, Vince Carter. And yeah, that's all for that. So first, before we get into the expansion teams, let's look at the rule changes. So now the playoffs are 1 to 16 instead of the top 8 from each conference. And that makes all kinds of crazy, like you saw, all kinds of crazy championships. I mean, Clippers, Spurs are in the same one. That might be one of the only ones, actually. I'm pretty sure that was a pretty new rule. I can't remember off the top of my head if Cincinnati was in the West or not. I believe they're in the East, but could be wrong about that. Bonus doesn't really matter. Financial restrictions, so now contracts don't matter when you're trading. NBA players, you can join the NBA at 18 straight out of high school after. The worst team in the league last year was the Utah Jazz, which I have taken control of them already, and we're going to try and rebuild them. As you can see, the Surf and the Lions were the 2 teams that were added as the expansion teams. They said there's 2 expansion teams added, but we're going to play as the Jazz. So let's take a look at this team. Got 84 and an 83. It was an 81 and an 80. Assuming the top teams, let's look at who was the top team last year. Who was the champion last year? I already forgot. It's the Mavericks. Let's look at the Mavericks real quick. Just as a comparison. So they have a 91, 88, 86, 86, 85, 84. So our best player would be right here. That's crazy. So free agents, there's a bunch of 80s. So I think the game plan is to sign these guys. Even though they're kind of old, it's whatever. And whoops. lower guys. And then bring in some of these 80s. And then just try and flip them for like an 85 or something. Okay, so the roster's full, so now let's get to trading. Let's trade 2 of these guys. Let's see what we can get for them. So 281s is a little bit better. 84 and a 78, that might be the move. So offer 4. 85 and an 80, offer 6. Offer 6 so far is the best one. I'm looking overall wise because I don't know what's good, what's not. Offer 6 definitely is the highest overall wise. Yeah, let's go for offer 6. Because we get back in 80, which we can just flip right away. Already the team's looking better. We got 2 power forwards. I think he might be able to play small forward. He's the 6'10" guy. Yeah, we'll put him at small forward. Which means we can trade our small forwards that we have right now. Maybe try and get a center. I mean, you can always just get guys and then flip them for positions that we need down the road, but this looks like offer 1 looks like a solid one because we need centers. So far offer 1's looking like the one we need to take. Yeah, give up a second, but that's okay. We'll rebuild this real quick. So now the team's already looking better. Let's look position-wise what we have. Definitely we can trade some of these centers. Or maybe like a small forward or something like that. Maybe this guy, and let's throw in this guy because his contract's bigger, even though there is not a salary cap because about like 10 years into it, a bunch of 90s just wouldn't sign because they want too much. So, and then the salary cap just went away, honestly. It looks like nobody wants to give up shooting guards. All willing to give up power forwards. So let's take this trade. A point guard. However, whoever's taller can probably play shooting guard. Oh yeah, definitely play shooting guard. Perfect. So now I think if we flip point guard and we flip JP Watts and Zach Wheeler and JP Watts. If we flip those 2, I think we'll be able to get somebody good at the point guard position. Because we still have a little bit of depth on our bench. Not as much, but we still have some. 87 overall point guard. They do want our first round pick, and we get an 86 center. That might be the move. Oh, we can bring in an 86 and an 82 and only give up a second. It's only 1 overall worse, but that 86, we'll go with this. Have I think if we get another Zach Levine is our coach. Wow. I think if we bring in another, if we flip these 2, maybe if we sign a free agent, try and get this try and get these guys higher up. now the worst guy on our team is going to be 79, but we will flip him right away. Wow, some of these guys actually want real money. And other guys just want the minimum. So let's go trade finder. And I forgot who I was going to flip. Stone and Wagner. Let's flip Stone and Wagner. Or no, let's throw in that. Just like that. Let's try and get a better small forward, honestly. Nobody wants to give up small forwards. Number 3, maybe? 3 or 5. Let's go 5. Alright, so now the lineup's looking pretty solid. But I think we can still flip some of these bench guys for better pieces. Maybe even flip these two for a better power forward. Maybe even a starter. Maybe like a 90. Somewhere in there. I mean, we're horrible, so our pick should be worth something, you'd think. But is that our pick? Yes, it was. Our pick's just not worth anything? This might be the trade to do. Oh, no, this trade for sure. So now the lineup's looking pretty solid. They have no legitimate small forwards on the roster. I think if we... Let's see if we can flip. Yeah, no small forwards. We have a lot of shooting guards and a lot of point guards. We'll just cut this guy. As well as this guy. And then we'll bring in this guy. He'll be like technically our backup. And this guy as well to be like the third string basically. But I want to try and flip one of these power forwards. O'Neal. Small forward, he gets worse. What about him? He also gets worse. 85 to 86, not that much worse. And it wants to start snow over him. So I think if I flip O'Neal back and then just try and trade him, might be the move. For a small forward, hopefully. Rockets, I think we're good. Could be wrong. 86 and an 84, we do have to throw in that 80 that we just picked up. Yeah, let's do this trade right here. An 86 and an 84. Anything to make the lineup better. Now I think the lineup's pretty solid. I just want to see what teams are like rebuilding that has like a 90. So the Knicks have an 89. We can get over there. Let's see what like the worth of some of our guys are. What's our power forward worth? Wait, did it just say that? You just said you're rebuilding. If I throw all these seconds at you. Boom, and then let's throw in like... Wow. Seriously? If I give you a first, you still don't want to do it? You're rebuilding, aren't you? Oh no, it says they're contending. Never mind. Ooh. 89 small forward. The Magic. our small forward at? Let's try and throw all these picks at them, see if they'll do it. What's their worst starting position? Probably point guard. So what if I give you my backup point guard as well? And then you give me, like, this guy. Wow, they think he's worth it, actually. Give me this pick and we'll... Ooh, they don't want to do that. They still don't want to do that. Wow. This dude is literally an instant starter on your team. They still don't want to do it. Wow, how much are these guys worth? I'll throw all this at you. They still don't want to do it. What if I turn one of these guys into a first? They still don't want to do it. Can't trade that. So basically to look for a rebuilding win game. He's been killing it out there, but there's no way they'll trade him. My small forward an 86. Yeah. 89 center. What's my center? 86. Let's get to the Pelicans. Wow, so they do not... Well, they do consider him untouchable. I did not check that. None of these, like, rebuilding teams want to keep up anything. They have a 95 point guard, but they're buying. What's my power forward? 85? If I throw in a second, will they do it? 2 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 second rounders. They still don't want to do it. It's literally the same. If I give you... I don't know what your weak position is. Oh, you guys definitely need a power forward. Oh, I am trading for your power forward. Duh. I'll give you... Adrian, and then you give me this guy back. Still don't want to do it. That's not happening. That was the wrong button. Don't want to do it. Give you a first. Give you a first in a second. First in 2 seconds. Still don't want to do it. Okay, so he's worth less. I'm trying to destroy my starting. There we go. So I guess my backup point guard was worth that much. Alright, so now I think this lineup is looking pretty solid. And now I think we'll just get to simming. I think this is a team. Let's do contract extensions. I think everybody's gonna want money. Actually, let's not get to simming yet. I still do have some picks. Obviously, I can't trade that one first rounder. I'm not sure why, honestly. 2 first round picks is not really worth it. $87 and $82. I'll do that trade. Always get better. This guy is up. Alright, cool. Alright, now I think we're good to go and we can get to simming. For the last week, very last game, we're going to end up with a 51-31 record. That's a complete 180. Corey Kelly wins another MVP. New Orleans Pelicans have the Rookie of the Year. Philadelphia, 6th Man of the Year. Corey Kelly wins Defensive Player of the Year as well. Mark Hunter wins Most Improved on the Raptors. And Logan Schmidt, I don't know what team that is. Our coach won it. Honestly, I mean, this is a big turnaround. I don't see anybody from the Jazz. Yeah, I don't see anybody from the Jazz anywhere. That's okay. Keep sleeping on us. We're the 7th seed. The whole thing is that, as you can see, I mean, you got the Hornets in the West, the Bulls in the West, Sixers in the West, us obviously in the East, Pelicans in the East. I mean, so obviously it's 1 through 16. We're gonna simulate through this first round. That's an issue. Some of our key pieces going down after game 1, but that's alright. Yes, I left injuries on this. I'm not gonna sim 25 years of no injuries. You kidding me? That's crazy. So we'll go up 2-1. Now it's 2-2. God, if we had them, it'd be so much easier. 3-2. 3-3, and hopefully we can win this game 4. Of course we do. Don't even need to go on a simcast. We're playing 2-seed Brooklyn. Let's check out who's on their team. Since I don't know names, it'll probably be easier to go like this. Oh, Wingate. It's basically like the GOAT of like the 40s, 30s. Yeah, this guy's pretty much the GOAT of the 40s. But he's kind of getting old. That's alright. He's coming off of, he has a pulled left calf. I don't even know if he's playing. It's okay because our best player is hurt as well. Is he playing? Game 6 he was playing, so he is playing through it. But with their best player hurt, maybe we can sneak a win. I don't know. It's a 1-year rebuild, so hopefully we can get the chip. 2-2, we got back from a 2-0 lead. Best player's out, of course we're gonna win. Their best player's out, so now we're playing Boston. Beat the 14 seed Wizards. Wow, so who does Boston have? 95. Wow, it's gonna be hard to stop him. Especially because our guy, DJ Harrison, is hurt, so small shooting guards are a weak link right now. Not really. 84. I mean, that's literally 100 or a 10 overall drop. So Boston goes up 2-0. We get a dub. Get it back to 2-2, 3-2. That's 2 2-0 comebacks. Now we're playing the Clippers, the number 1 seed, with Corey Kelly. That's all we need to know. 99 overall center. Our center is 86. DJ Harrison needs to come back because we need all the firepower we can get. Please get in here. I don't care if you're coming off that injury. We're going to need you for this. Everybody's drained. And we're still going to shorten the rotation, honestly. Zach said enough of this. Shortening the rotation. So game 1. Harrison, okay, I already brought him back in. Game 1, they take game 1 and game 2. Game 2 went to overtime. Game 1 was a 17-point loss, so this might be the end of the road, boys. Get game 3, they get game 4. We get game 5, and they get game 6. Corey Kelly wins MVP. So that's how it's gonna end. That's year 20. It's year 26. Now this league ends the Utah Jazz coming from the worst team in the league to the second best team in the league. Let me know if y'all can sit through sim in 25 years, if y'all can do better than me. Right now, I mean, I can always keep going. Go another 5 years, maybe 50 years in the future. Instead of just 30, maybe 40, maybe 50. Maybe we go 79 years in that 80th year. That's a real 1-year rebuild because you can't go into the future past 80 years. Let me know. I'll bear through it. I'm on Xbox, so it's like 10 times worse, but I will bear through it. If y'all want to see me go 80 years in the future and then try and rebuild a team, let me know. Outside of that, I'm out. Peace.